Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be looking at a scenario where Germany forms an empire. I know you're wondering why I pick a world map. Well, it's because, Germany had, colonies, in case if you didn't know. So, now we're going to be, um, like, make Germany be doing things, like, taking over. So, Germany will be represented by the color red, and so what they're going to try to do, they're going to try to form an empire. So they're going to have to take back old lands, not from World War II, but something like from World War One, or like the video where I recreated European borders. I'm gonna see if I can do that. I mean, I don't think it's gonna work out, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna try to do it. So Germany will be starting to conquer, and their first country they're gonna conquer is, well, Austria, but it's not really like a conquer, it's more like annex. Yeah, that's too big. So, guys, I know you guys are pretty mad at me for rickrolling you guys. Honestly, it's pretty funny, but yeah, I will delete it because I got copyright for that because 12 bajillion YouTubers are doing it. Alright, so there we go. We got Germany taking Austria. Now, so for now they're gonna start like going for like small countries like the Netherlands or Belgium or um Denmark, and then they're gonna head for big countries. Not like big. Well, yeah, they're gonna head for larger countries like Czech, Poland, France, Italy, or Switzerland. Well, Switzerland, they are actually pretty hard to invade, which is why it'll be one of the last ones. So what they're gonna start off doing is invading the Netherlands. And so here we see our first war. Oh no, we see our first war with the Germany. So we're gonna start off to where they just push in from the coastline around here, and then they just close in. And so then they just sue for peace because like they literally got knocked out. So for the peace treaty, they're annexed. Like, wait, they would they wait they would accept that? Well, it was like a force or something. They forced it. So yeah. Now they're for right now they're gonna take over Luxembourg because the Netherlands is pretty strong and they have to take over like tiny country that don't know how to defend themselves. Well, not don't know, but like you know what I mean. Like country that don't know how to defend themselves. And yeah. And in this case we see them just like being wiped out just like that. And so once again they're being annexed. And so next they're probably gonna head for Belgium or Czech or Slovenia. I think they're gonna head for Belgium. No, actually, because then they'll bring France into the war because there's a lot of Belgians in there. Yeah, they're gonna head for Slovenia. Cause yeah. Also, in this scenario, the EU, UN, and all that doesn't exist because it'll just be easier for them to do things. So yeah, so everyone's kind of on their own, like kind of like North Korea. Yeah, they're not alone, but Israel, I think they're alone. No, like I think Switzerland's alone. Yeah, I know they're alone. And then right here we see them just like being wiped out immediately. So here in the peace treaty, they yet again being completely annexed. Remember, Germany forming an empire, so they don't want it to be as small as possible. So the first puppet is probably going to be Poland. I think it'll be. Yeah, the first puppet will probably be Poland. And so they're probably gonna look over to Poland, and yeah. So yeah, and now they declare war on Poland, and this is where we see our first like major war. Cause then also Czech just knows they're on the list, so they declare war as well. Or both sides are rounding up their troops into the other side. And here we see our first push made by Germany, which is taking their old lands from the Weimar Republic. And now they're cutting them in half while just hanging for the kill, taking over Czech and moving into southern Poland. And also, they're making a small, pretty large, landings right here, and then cutting off the army right here. And they pretty much took Warsaw, but yeah, and then Poland just surrenders. And so, in the peace treaty, we're gonna see Germany annexing, Czech, and, Poland being split in half. So, yeah. Also, guys, comment down below what you want me to, make empires like Kazakhstan or Poland, Russia. Well, I'm gonna do Persia after this. So, yeah. And so right now it's just trying to create the old borders. No, it's not. It's very hard to do these borders. I don't know why they just come up with confusing borders. Like, we should come up with these borders that should confuse people. Yeah, no, I don't think they should do that. But, those kind of borders are, like, interesting. And yeah. Sorry if I'm just wasting your time. Yeah. Again, I messed up. Yeah, I'll just get back to you once I'm done. Alright, so, guys, I did it. So now Germany's looking really big. So now they're gonna head, for, oh wait, I forgot to puppet Belgium. Sorry about that. I mean, Poland. Well, yeah, now they puppeted Poland. And so, if they're gonna conquer all of the Prussian lands, they have to buy Kaliningrad and get the coastline from Lithuania. So yeah, right now they just bought this, because Russia values this place, so it would like take a lot to buy it, and yeah, so now Germany's pretty much broke. And so right now they're just waiting a long time to get their, like, economy back up. Oh, wait. Oh, I just turned Poland to red. Sorry about that. Oh, now the border's just messed up. There we go. Alright. So guys, they're probably gonna go war with Lithuania because they're trying to get the coastline. And actually, they should buy it. Also, if you get mad at me in the comments, then sorry about that, but yeah, it should, yeah. So guys, this is what's happening so far. Germany's looking pretty buff. It looks like everyone's getting scared of them. Like, Belgium is like, oh my gosh, I'm on the list. And, yeah, everyone's just scared of Germany right now. And so what they're gonna do next is, invade, Denmark. And this time, Norway is here to help. I don't know why. They're just trying to get back old Viking lands. And here we see the Norwegian German War. I mean the War of Denmark. I don't really know what to name it. So, see, we have both sides pushing in and just, like, taking it. Oh, I'm too lazy to just fill in those two islands. And so here we see Germany taking a lot. Well, they're not taking a lot, but they're taking a majority of Denmark. And so Germany isn't really looking good. I mean, they are, but also not. Because they're wasting all their money on everything. Yet they're conquering so much, it looks like they're gonna become the world power. But they're probably just the most powerful in Europe, or like second power, because Russia's here, and I don't want to make those Russians mad. And so now we got Germany looking really buff. And so what's gonna happen now? So they have two choices. They're gonna go for Italy and Belgium, Switzerland, or Italy. I think they should go for Italy because they're not as strong as France. And so here we see the German Italian War. Sorry if I'm talking too slow. And so we're gonna start off with them just pushing into the border. And so now they have some navy in here. They don't have that good of a navy compared to Italy, but for now they're gonna be like buff. So yeah, so they make a landing in Sicily and then cut off Italy from Sicily and push their way up to Rome. And then they conquer most of Sicily. And then they conquer all of Sicily. And then Italy surrenders. So in the peace treaty, they're not taking that much land. And yeah, so they're just gonna take like what I have them take in fixing Europe's borders. By the way, Luke did not post his video, so I'm just gonna say that he made France and Germany small. I mean, he loves France, and I don't know why he did that. He made Italy take over, like, literally all of it. So guys, we just saw Germany taking part of Italy just like that. And yeah, so they're probably gonna go for someone else. Yeah, they're most likely gonna go for France. Yeah, I think they're gonna go for France. Sorry if you hear that. They don't know I'm making a video. And so right now, Germany declares war on Belgium, and then Italy joins on Belgium's side. Oh. And so right now, Germany promises Italy they can have some land. So then they join on Germany's side, so they can get more buff. Right now I'm just trying to get, right now I'm just trying to get Corsica. Guys, so comment down, what empire you want me to make. And then I'll do it. So, here we have one of the first the second major war in this, in Germany's conquest. So, right now we see Germany pushing into Belgium. They don't want to go through the border because it's highly protected. And they get stuck right on the border, like here. And so then they let Italy attack. So they have to move all the soldiers from here to here. I just did that because it's like pink. So then they conquer this, then move here because it's pretty undefended. And so then it gives Germany time to push and take over while completely demolishing Belgium. And so here we see Germany pushing along the coastline, and then they're getting near to Paris. Eventually, they cut off the soldiers at the border, and then close in. And so then, Italy makes a small but desperate landing here, and then they push up, and then eventually meeting with these guys. And then France just surrenders. So what we're gonna see here in the peace treaty is that Italy will get like most of their coastline, a lot of their coastline. So like probably from here to here, I guess. I mean, I think so. So I think they would do that. So and they also take this Corsica. And so now we see that Italy has conquered this southern part of France. Now, Luke, if you're watching this, then don't be sad or anything. All right, so then what we're gonna see Germany doing is so they'll completely annex Belgium, and they'll take back some lands from the Holy Roman Empire. Not all of it, but like eventually some of it. Like up, I guess up to here. Yeah, I think these should be there. And yeah, so then Germany takes all this, and now Germany's got stuff. And so then the only European country that's left on Germany's list is Switzerland. And they declare war on it. I mean, for some of you, they're gonna say, well, it's impossible to invade Switzerland, but for now, I'm just gonna make them buff. Well, they're very buff, and so what they do, they just swoop in. So they know Switzerland's geography, so they take the plain lands. Now they're running out of stuff and they know everything, and so then they just take it over. The reason why they took it over is because they knew where everything was. A little bit, so yeah, and then once again, Germany will be annexing Switzerland, and so that's their full conquest in Europe. They're not done in Europe. Oh, and there's this one little part of Switzerland right here, but yeah. So they puppeted Poland. They could have puppeted Denmark, but then Norway joined, so then they get part of Denmark. So all they have to do is invade, Togo, whatever this is, and, and then this, I guess Taiwan. No, just Papua New Guinea. And so then, as usual, Germany declares war on all three of these. And then these, no wait, that wasn't the one. This, and then this. Why does he declare war on so much countries? Well, they're doing it because they know they're very, weak. And if you like these countries, whoever's watching them, sorry, but yeah, they are pretty weak. And so Germany makes a landing right here, and then here. Eventually just like swooping into whatever his country is. And then they capitulate it. And no wait, I didn't mean to do all three of them, so wait. Actually, no, they don't capitulate it. And so then they just push and take these areas very easily. And then they move not all the attacking troops into this landing. And then they eventually push up to here. And then here, conquer their entire coastline. And then without a navy, they can't, win. And so then they push up to here, eventually taking their capital. I don't know where their capital is, and then surrenders. And then back here, we see them pushing into whatever this country's border. And then moving here. And then eventually the country capitulates. So what we see here, so what we're gonna see here is that Germany will Germany will unite all these three nations into one nation. and yeah, and so then they just like puppet all these three nations. So yeah, now Germany has some colonies. They're gonna start focusing right here. And so then they declare war on Papua New Guinea. And then it's gonna take a long time to get these troops all the way through here, and very tough because right here the great no, because right here, hang on, like right here is probably the Great Barrier Reef. Not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the Great Barrier Reef. So it's gonna get pretty rough getting through it, but then they eventually get through it, making a pretty weak landing right here and here, and eventually moving out this peninsula or something. And then eventually taking whatever that island is, then pushing up, and then like taking over the country. And so now Germany is always with colonies is puppeting it. And so we're not done. So if Germany's gonna create an empire, they're probably gonna put some of their influence on some like American countries. Not like United States countries, but like North American countries. But now they're gonna no, they had colonies like right here in China, but they're not gonna do that because China's like super buff and they can't just like go like, oh look, this is Germany now, so you can't just do that. That'd be like childish. I am a child. Makes me sad. Anyways, so what they're gonna try to do is invade this French part, whatever. These three, they didn't own these, but yeah, they're gonna declare war on them. Is France doing anything? No. They're just sitting back watching their best friends die. And so then, it's gonna be a humongous pain just to get their troops, all the way from Papua New Guinea into South America. I know it's North America, but, I'm thinking they should take over, Cuba, cause part of East Germany there, and Haiti. Or some of whatever this place is, part of the Yucatan Peninsula, but for now they're sticking with like Haiti or in this. And so they make a landing right here and here. So what they're planning to do is cut off from the borders, and they have no one to help them. So then what they make a landing here and here, and then eventually do one here, because this place, I don't know, but they just want this place too quickly. And so then, they move here, capture the entire coastline. Now, they're not going directly toward their plan, because, like, as always, plans don't go directly, the way they want to, but they eventually do cut off their borders, and now they're just trapped, and then circle, and then capitulate the country. So in the peace treaty, we're gonna see these countries uniting, same as these three countries. Well, now just one. And, yeah. So, now they own this. Now, they could just declare war on Haiti, but but I just don't want them to, but, so yeah, now that is the Empire of Germany in 2022. So the next one's probably going to be the Persian Empire. And yeah. And so now they have influence around the world. So yeah. And then guys, that's it for the video. I'll see you some other time, maybe tomorrow, I guess. As long as I don't have homework, because I get a lot of homework where in my school. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.